We are about to speak with the stars, learn some behind-the-scenes secrets. Before we do, though, Jess on the Fuller House phenomenon. Right, Jess?
That's right, Lara. You know, it's hard to believe. It's been 21 years since we said goodbye to one of America's all-time favorite TV families, the Tanners from Full House. Well, they're back, and this time, the women are in charge.
Look out, folks. The Tanners are back.
Again?
Yes, again.
We first met the Full House gang in 1987 when they moved into Friday nights with 3 kids.
Oh, my Lanta. How rude. You got it, dude.
And 3 dudes. Dad Danny.
I'd like to get the girls to bed before Good Morning America.
Uncle Jesse.
Have mercy.
And who doesn't love Joey?
Come on now, cut it out.
For 8 years, so many of us growing up with DJ, Stephanie, and Michelle. The beloved sitcom may have gone off the air in 1995, but it lived on in ever so popular reruns. Now, fast forward 2 decades. The Tanner girls and that pestering next-door neighbor
Home sweet home.
are all grown up.
Talk to the hand, loser. Oh, snap. You go, girl.
Set to bring down the house, this time around in the Netflix sequel, Fuller House.
We all still look good.
So many great memories. My family and I used to watch this show all the time, and there is still so much laughter ahead. And Lara and Sam, they're with the stars right now.
Oh, we sure are. So excited. We have goosebumps sitting in the set with 3 of the stars, Candace, Jodie, Andrea, for our exclusive reunion. Guys, welcome back.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be back together on camera?
So awesome. We're loving it.
And I asked you before, did we get this right? I mean, is this very similar to home?
It is. The very similar color scheme. The couch is a little bit bigger.
Too big. Yeah, the couch is too big because the Fuller House couch, which is the original Full House couch, it's been in storage for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's actually a love seat. So how you fit 4 adults on that thing, I have no idea.
We were like, was it always this small? And then we realized, no, we've also grown.
Yes.
Yeah, we were considerably smaller on those days.
We dug we dug this up. We found video John Stamos posted. Do we have it? Can we roll this video John posted? Look at that. A total throwback of the twins when they were very, very little. Mary Kate and Ashley. So what was it like? We were wondering for you guys. We love John Stamos. He's always so fun when he comes. What's it like to work with Uncle Jesse?
He's great.
He's
Uncle Jay. He's Uncle Jay to us. And he's you know, he's the executive producer on the show.
Oh, so is that weird to see him sort of boss man?
He doesn't really act like a boss.
Yeah, no. And he's like family, so I don't think we'd ever really have that relationship.
He loves to eat the craft service.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Say hi and then he leaves.
Yeah, but then who doesn't? All right, so I got to ask you this because we were talking about this as we were getting out of the car. For some reason, we were in a car this morning.
Yeah,
I know.
It looked cool.
But so 18 million people have just watched the trailer. This has got to be a sure sign that this show is already a hit. So how does that feel?
Oh, goodness. I'm like, don't jinx us, but...
Right? I think that was just the trailer with the couch, right? Like, that was, you know, like 18 million people watched a couch. You know? I'm like so excited about it. Like, I mean, I don't think that any of us have ever seen anything like this for any television show, let alone something that we're involved in and that's been such a huge part of our life. I mean, it's an incredible compliment and a testament to the loyalty of Full House fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and what George said is so true also for my kids. That what do you think it is about this show that we loved it growing up and now our kids have found it in reruns? I mean, is it your chemistry? Is it the premise?
I think it's a
very
combination.
simple.
I mean, the chemistry's real, obviously, if you can't tell how close we are and how much we love each other. I mean, it's all true and real. And I think the show is classic and timeless in the sense that it's about family and it's about love. And those stories carry through to any and every generation.
Yeah, well said. So should we binge watch or should we watch it like a normal? Because now you guys have really taken a classic and modernized it for the new audience. You can stream the whole season.
Well, I think there's some fun stuff that we were able to do, like with carrying through some storylines that didn't have to be kind of neatly tied up within, 28 minutes like the old show. So you can kind of watch a few episodes at a time, but, parents are also talking about that they're going to dole it out, like, okay, you finish your homework, you can do your chores, you can watch an episode of Fuller House.
Can we mention this guy before we even look at the clip? Because, I mean, I feel like, you're traveling with a big furry dog. There was a big furry dog in the show. The dog is now everywhere. Same dog, different dog? I just got to know.
Well, it could be the same dog.
If it was the same dog,
time has passed.
Then he's
Sam.
Okay.
He's aged even better than John Stamos.
All right then. All right. I don't mean to bring everybody down. Let's go to the clip.
Teach, we planned this whole night for you. Come on, you have to go out and have some fun.
I have fun. Yeah, just last night, I stuck my tongue out at Tommy, and he stuck his tongue out at me. It was hilarious. Come on, Deej. Let yourself have some adult fun. I'm officially naming the three of us the She-Wolf Pack.
Don't ever do that in public.
Ready? She-Wolf Pack.
Yeah, the first time I did that, it scared the little baby in the scene.
Oh, that's right.
He had to be taken off the set.
Don't make me cry, Andrea. So we have a little surprise for you guys.
Okay.
Do you recognize this voice? Hello, are you out there?
Hello, caller.
Yes, I am. It's very early where I am.
You're a good man, Bob Saget. Thanks for Skyping in with us.
Oh, he's Skyping.
My pleasure. I love Skyping. I'm in a bunker in Northern California.
Location unknown.
Just because you can,
Exactly.
of course, Bob. Just because you can.
Fine.
So really, what's
Carmen Santiago.
what's the feeling like on the set? This feels like family here to us. Did it feel that way when you guys all got back together?
Yeah, and we all have said this in the press. We've never really spent time apart. There'll be a year maybe that goes by at the most over the past 25 years. We go to dinner, we see each other, and we're good friends. I mean, we all help each other. God knows they've helped me over the years.
Oh, that's so nice. Bob, what's the biggest difference on the set now versus then? Obviously the age, but tell me about what it feels like. Just give us a sampling of what it's like a day in the life.
Well, I have the same acting method that I used to have on Full House, which is Candace and Jodie and Andrea help me with my lines.
What does that mean? You forget them and then they help you?
He hides
Well,
scripts.
you walk into a room and all you say is, "What's going on?" Sometimes you can't remember that. So I would write it down on a pencil, anywhere. I write it on an acting head.
Sometimes we just say, Bob, just stand here.
Right, yeah.
Stand here. This is where you're okay.
Exactly.
I love it. They're always there for you.
They go, "Why is Bob walking over there? Come back here."
I'm going to look from that from now on because he's reading it off the plate.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to look for.
Not anymore. I did a couple episodes, and and I think I got my act back, Danny Tanner. It's hard to get back into that character. I took a departure from that kind of pious man. He's a good man.
He is a good man.
He's a good man.
And you are too, Bob.
We love you.
Oh, the girls love you so much, Bob
Thanks
Saget.
for joining us.
Hey, Bob, we have viewer questions too. Listen to this, ladies. Do you think that your characters turned out the way you thought they would when Full House ended?
That's good, actually.
Yeah. Yes, I think mine has. DJ's is the oldest daughter, so she's always responsible and nurturing, and she's kind of the head of this family, and she's a veterinarian, and I think that was a cool job for her. So yeah.
And Kimmy Gibbler is still just as zany as she was back in the 90s. She's matured a little bit, and I think her wardrobe has actually improved.
Yeah. By the way, I love the skirt that you was that. I don't know if it's a dress, but love it. You look great today. And
yeah, Stephanie is still kind of fun and wild and edgy and hasn't lost her really sharp wit and comedic timing. So she's a lot of fun to play. All these years later.
So what's great about that is that older fans will recognize all of you and think this is appropriate when they see the show. All right. So Katrina on Twitter asks, what's your favorite thing about actually being back on the set?
It's just showing up to work, getting to work. The three of us. Andrea had us all had coffee cups made for us that had our character names on them. So we walk around with Deej, Stephanie, and Kimmy Gibbler coffee cups, and it's such a pleasure. I can't even express to you to get to work with your best friends every day is unbelievable.
We actually know that. We feel it, and you're right, and it's a joy that so many people don't get a chance to talk about. So when you talk about it and it feels real, everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Ladies, thank you so much for being
great to see you. This girl has to get to work.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the View.
Other jobs. We'll watch you on the View. Thank you. Great to see you. We'll be watching.
Absolutely.
Please come back to GMA anytime.